Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome back to another Comic Shop Pickups video, my weekly series where I talk about the comics that I have picked up, as well as the extra goodies that I may or may not have picked up. I have one this week. And comics-wise, well, I've got 6 books here. So without further ado, let us dive into the books that I probably have not read. I haven't read them, except for one, the last one I'll talk about. The first book I have here is Return of the Living Deadpool issue number 4, and this is... I thought it was a variant edition, but it is not. So there you go. You can see in the background some kind of zombie-ish, like, creature there, or probably Deadpool shooting himself in the back of the head again. There's kind of stuff flying out of the back there, so could be either or in that case. But yeah, issue number 4 of Return of the Living Deadpool. I know it's been getting good reviews. Next we have issue number 11 of Rocket Raccoon. And once again, him with a massively sized weapon. With a little speech bubble there saying, "Say hello to my little friend." Gotta love Rocket Raccoon, you really do. So yeah, we have Rocket there. We will see Rocket in a bit again. But next we have issue number 5 of Ant-Man, which I have fallen behind on after reading like the first 2 issues. So yeah, there you go there. There's the new Ant-Man cover. Him being tiny, somebody trying to magnify him with their eyeglasses. And looks to be on a food stand there at the moment. And the cool thing right now about Ant-Man, if you haven't heard the news, he's been confirmed to be a part of Captain America 3 Civil War, along with just about every other single character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe at this point. Yep. But that's cool. He's going to be alongside the other Avengers, which is awesome. And very, very cool that, Ant-Man's not going to be a one-off like the Incredible Hulk. Oh, wait. They're bringing back William Hurt as General Ross. I can't wait for that movie next summer. It's going to be awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Alright, speaking of awesome, I briefly looked in this issue and... wow, seemed interesting. And that's issue number 18 of... The Punisher. A very simplified cover yet again. Kind of like somebody coding out what's going on with Frank, or something like that anyway. But issue number 9 of The Punisher, which I'll have a story to tell about him in a minute as well. Next up in the smaller issues, we have issue number 26 of Guardians of the Galaxy, in which you can see Rocket Raccoon here up front, kind of in a Hannibal Lecter type situation, where he's just wrapped up and he's got a muzzle guard on. There's Quill up there, which I'm assuming is wanted signs for him. And you got Gamora and Drax there on the front, as well as Groot in a similar situation as Rocket there. So yeah, that's cool. Have not caught up on Guardians of the Galaxy either, unfortunately. But what I have read is this issue. And this issue, folks, is issue number 1 of Marvel's new big event, Secret Wars. And yes, I got the variant cover with Dr. Doom on the front going Doom, Doom, Doom as he plays with the little Avenger toys. And Deadpool's there and Punisher's there. So yeah, I had to go with this cover just because of how incredibly adorable it is. Even Ghost Rider's there. So yeah, I've read this issue, and man oh man, they just jump straight into the action where the heroes of the Marvel 616 universe are fighting against the Ultimate Universe. I haven't caught up a lot in comics recently, so a bit of this was confusing. Other parts I, learned and picked up on. Few people seemingly die in this book, and right at the end, the entire universe is essentially die in this book. Spoiler alert. Should have said that to begin with, but I think it's already been put out there anyway that this is happening. Two worlds are actually colliding with one another, And yeah, wow, what a book. I I'm not going to go into spoiler details about certain characters that may or may not have actually died before the end of the world happened there. But there is one moment I will touch on, which I'm a massive Punisher fan, and this first issue actually covers the Punisher as well. It's just one simple page cover, or page spread, I should say. Starts off with William Fisk sending out an email asking people to gather for one final drink, essentially, before the end of the world happens, and just to celebrate and party. This is all going on in the last three panels. First panel, you see them partying with one speech bubble popping up going ahem. Next panel, they all turn, Punisher's there at the door, and he says something along the lines of, you know, there's an old saying, you can't take it with you when you die. Which begs the question, you turn to the last panel, he's there with a smile on his face essentially, holding a gun, going, what am I going to do with all these bullets? So, end of the world happening, Frank's going to take out as many people as he can before it ends. Which, as a Punisher fan, I thought that was great. It was, essentially, they're using one of the darkest characters in the Marvel universe to actually have a little bit of humor in this book, which is incredibly funny, I thought, because you have all these other characters. There's one or two little quips that happen throughout, but most everything's like really dark and moody. Then you bring in the Punisher, supposed to be dark and moody, and yet it's this little nice break of comedic effect, which I thought was really, really cool. And yeah, after reading the first issue, I'm more than excited for issue number 2 when it comes out. I will be buying this the event books as they do come out. I will be reading them as they come out, and I'll be talking about them here on the Comic Shop Pickups videos, and probably on the Canuck Podcast videos as well. But yeah, looking forward to the Secret Wars and Battle World, which is to follow. Really interested to see how Marvel is going to take this event, and where we may be left once it's all over, because right now it doesn't look good for our heroes at all, or even villains for that matter. Alright, I did say that I had one special pickup this week. I wasn't going to collect the Avengers Age of Ultron pop vinyls. I had no plans to. I picked up Ultron, and I thought to myself, maybe I'll get Vision at some point, but I had no real interest to pick up the other ones. That was until I got that Hulkbuster pop vinyl from the Collector Corps box. Which, if you haven't seen that, please go check out my other video on that. Came out on Friday. Yeah, after seeing that, I was like, okay, I have this guy. I have the rare one. The one that's exclusively to this set. Or exclusively to this subscription box. Now I kind of want to get the other ones, and I think I will. So I've started off collecting them with a character who was, in my opinion, the best character in Age of Ultron. Hoping to do a video on that soon as well, to give my thoughts and opinions on the movie. I love it. It's awesome. Do I have a little few quims about it? Maybe. There's good and bad. So, yeah, since he was my favorite character in the movie, I thought there's no better place to start collecting these pop vinyls than with this character. And of course, I'm referring to Hawkeye. It's very hard to see him. There you go. Freaking Hawkeye. There you go. Lots of glare because of the window. Maybe I should get like one of those small curtains to put up behind me to block off the glare. So yeah, I decided to pick up Hawkeye. Might get the other ones in the set soon. Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Vision. In time, I think I will collect them all. Gotta catch them all. wrong series. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for the pickups this week. No mystery minis to unbox. They have gone up in price, so I avoided picking one up this week, essentially because I did get this guy and I had 6 comics to pay for. That was a lot as it is. So, that being said, I thank you guys so very much for watching once again. I've been Lord X, you've been awesome, and I will catch you next time.